Call this meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Fausto. Here. Fausto. Here. Townsend. Absent. Johansson. Absent. Hawley. Here. Hawley here. Poulos. Here. Poulos here. Vieta.
Here.
Vieta here. Bellato. Here. Bellato here. Rita. Rita absent. Donahue. Here. Donahue here. Carr.
Here.
Carr here. Slattery.
Here.
Slattery here. Osling.
Here.
Osling here. Pittman. Pittman absent. Johnson. Johnson absent. 9 present.
Thank you very much. We'll move to the presentation of journal proceedings. Need a motion to approve the city council minutes for the date of October 9th, 2016. I have a motion by Alderman Slattery, the second by Alderman Vieira. Any comments? Any questions? If not, roll call.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Hawley.
Aye.
Hawley, aye. Poulos.
Aye.
Poulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye.
Thank you very much. Council?
You are all welcome to this evening's meeting. You are, however, politely reminded the purpose of tonight's meeting is for the deliberation of the City Council and the Mayor regarding city governance and business. If you intend to speak, please, once recognized by the Mayor, approach the podium, announce your name and address. Please be further advised comments may be limited to 3 minutes or refer to appropriate city personnel for follow-up.
Thank you very much. Anyone? Amen.
Rayanne Zillman, 12057 Artesia. In front of you, there's a thank you for the Santa House for the certificate we made. You guys, there might be a spelling error. Sorry, I didn't do that. I didn't do them. I appreciate it. You guys raised $1,456.18 for Angel's Touch. We have 2 sets of aldermen that won. The alderman with the most donations collected in one day would be Alderman Nancy Rita and Kevin Donahue. And the alderman most donations collected in 2 days would be Nancy Thompson and Jim Johansson.
We'll make sure they get them.
So the Park District and the Children of Blue Island would like to say thank you.
Thank you. Name and address, please.
Rachel Roscoe, 11957 South Longwood, and hopefully we'll have a good meeting today. I'm bringing some more information about the Black History, our Black Culture program. We had a lot of aldermen there. A lot of the citizens came out. We had a really good time. We had some new faces, Horzer, Kevin, and everyone is welcome to come. The 7th Ward, well, it's not the 7th Ward anymore, but in the past, we've been celebrating this for 16 years. And we have people who has been supporting us for 16 years. And I just want to give them a little more recognition. Now, we have some aldermen that stepped up to the plate and personally donated to our program. And I call it a community program, and I want to give them some recognition. Candace Carr, she's been supporting the program from the first time that I started it. Tom Holly, he was one of the people who they told me to go to get a social connection to get it advertised. I have some special plaques for the people who had been with me for 16 years, and it's gonna take me a long time, okay? One of the people that I wanna give recognition to is Sandy May and her staff at the Forum newspaper for 16 years. They've been advertising and supporting us. Rose Reader, although she went on to better things, she was one of the people who supported me, always donated to the program. The Reader family, up to today, they still support the program. So I want to give them recognition, Reader's family, and care of Rose Reader. You know, when you do things, sometimes it's not popular, but sometimes you just do the right thing. And Candace Carr, she supported me from the beginning. She wasn't one of the vendors who said, oh, I haven't been making any money. Things are too tight. She always supported me. So I want to give Candace Thank you, Candace. Now, Candace, there's two aldermen up here that I kind of pushed, and I told them they should get into to be an alderman. We needed help. Candace was one of them. Nancy Thompson was the other one, but see, she still don't feel well. I call her a warrior because Nancy Thompson is the one when people, the citizens in Blue Island, need someone to fight for them, to fight City Hall, they go to Nancy. Our social media alderman is Tom Holly. You know, every time you go around. Come here, Tom. Tom, come back.
You were up. Oh, I was
Tom is the one that always sends people to if they want a social connection in Blue Island. And I just want to tell the aldermen that we have, I really appreciate what you're doing. Some of you, you're not in the 7th ward, our old 7th ward, but these are the people who kind of stood out. I go and talk to my neighbors often, and these three people always come up in the 7th ward. And that's Tom Holly, Candace Carr, and Nancy Thompson. I'm not saying that the rest of the aldermen aren't, but these are the power figures in the 7th ward. So I want to say thank you.
Anyone else? Let's move on. Under report of city officials, presentation resolutions, there's a resolution authorizing the execution of an agreement with Hitchcock Design Group for services related to Western Avenue Business District streetscape. I need a motion by Alderman Tom Holland, second by Alderman Osling. Any questions? Alderman, go ahead.
I just want to say how happy I am as an alderman to make this vote. This is something the city's needed for 30 years. Redevelopment of our business district, the streetscaping, all the way from 119th Street to Old Western Avenue. And I know Tom Hawley and a few other people are involved in Main Street from years ago, and to this new administration that can make it a reality. What happened without this new administration, but I'm so happy to be able to take this vote.
Thank you very much. Thank you again, everybody working together. Roll call, please.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Kulos.
Aye.
Kulos, aye. Viega.
Aye.
Viega, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes.
Thank you very much. Any bids?
No bids.
City clerk's business.
Yes, I need a motion to approve a request from Blue Cap to hold their Tag Day fundraiser on Friday, August 19th, and Saturday, August 20th.
I have a motion by Alderman Donahue, second by Alderman Bellato. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Pulos.
Aye.
Pulos, aye. Viega.
Aye.
Viega, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Anything else?
That's it.
City treasurer, any report?
No report at this time, Your Honor.
Thank you. City attorney? Committee reports, Community Development Committee.
No report, Your Honor, this meeting, but our next meeting is going to be on Wednesday, March 16th at 7 o'clock in City Council. That's a special day, 1 week later. Wednesday, March 16th.
March 16th. Thank you very much. Finance Committee.
Thank you, Your Honor. A couple things before the council. First is a motion for approval of payroll for January 15th, 2016 for $373,324.67. Then also for January 29th, 2016 for $359,712.03.
Make that as a motion. Motion by Alderman Donahue, second by Alderman Tom Hawley. Any questions? Roll call.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Poulos.
Aye.
Poulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Next, motion for approval of accounts payable January 29th, 2016 for $489,826.38. And then February 9th, 2016 for $608,561.62.
We have a motion. Do you have a second by Alderman Carr? Any comments? Now roll call.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Poulos.
Aye.
Poulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you much.
Next, I have abatement of $398,062.50 of real estate taxes levied pursuant to ordinance number 06-046.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? By Alderman Bellato. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Poulos.
Aye.
Poulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much.
Next is a resolution authorizing additional transfers of funds between certain TIF districts within the city of Blue Island.
I have a motion. Do I have a second by Alderman Osling? Any questions? Roll call, please.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Poulos.
Aye.
Poulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And also we have a resolution authorizing the application of certain surplus funds to the general corporate fund for the city of Blue Island pursuant to ordinance number 2013-256.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? By Alderman Carr. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Poulos.
Aye.
Poulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes.
Thank you very much.
Finally is an ordinance amending chapter 165 of Title XV of the Code of Ordinances for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois.
I have a motion. Do I have a second? Alderman Slattery. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Fausto.
Aye.
Fausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Poulos.
Aye.
Poulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else, Alderman?
That's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Public Health and Safety Committee?
Yes, Your Honor, I've got the minutes from the meeting of January the 12th. Present were Director John Rita, Chief James Klinker, Deputy Chief Michael Cornell, Commander Kevin Sisk, Supervisor Jim McGeever, Alderman Nancy Thompson, Alderman James Johansson, and myself. Absent were Alderman George Poulos and Alderman Dexter Johnson. Mr. Alan Sebo was present as a citizen. The meeting was called to order at 6:05. There's a motion by Alderman Thompson, second by Alderman Johansson to approve the minutes from the previous meeting. All in favor, motion carried. Under citizens' concerns, Mr. Alan Sebo asked about a shooting on Western Avenue during the summer of 2014. And Mr. Alan Sebo asked about damage done to the Boca Bar windows. Under the fire department had 313 calls in December, 209 were EMS calls, 192 patients were treated, 164 patients were transported, 52 patients refused transport. They responded to 15 general fire alarms and 30 minor fire alarms. They responded to 42 auto aid calls. Most of the calls were from Calumet Park. They had 15 calls to man the station. They received 2 mutual aid response calls. Average response time was 5.7 minutes. Medical reimbursement services for December was $50,464.66. False fire alarm fees collected in December were $200. During the month of December, the fire department was called out on 1 garage fire, 3 structure fires, 2 stove fires, and a bathroom vent fire at Canela's Beauty School. Under general information, the new firefighter eligibility test was administered on December 19th of 2015. 75 candidates applied, 44 passed the written portion of the test. The oral interviews were held on February 1st and 2nd. Chief Klinker distributed information regarding the ordinance on residential sprinklers. And the fire department participated in the American Lung Association Fight for Air Climb on February 14th. There were no maintenance costs in December. Fire prevention inspectors inspected 13 fire alarm systems, 2 sprinkler systems, 10 annual inspections, 3 license inspections, 1 complaint inspection, and 1 plan review during the month of December. The training division completed 381.75 hours of training in December. Under the police department answered 2,016 calls, including 366 business premise checks, 118 were liquor establishment checks. Under stats and cases of interest, there was 130 alarm calls, all unfounded, 2 armed robberies, 1 unfounded, 2 robberies, 2 home invasions, 12 residential burglaries, 5 shots fired, 4 were unfounded, 97 domestic disputes, 236 traffic stops. Total money collected for the month of December was $36,829.75. They patrolled 17,116 miles. On December the 20th, 2015, officers responded to a home invasion in the 2600 block of Vermont Street. The offenders, 1 juvenile and 2 adults, were later arrested and charged with home invasion. The juvenile was also charged as an adult. On December 22nd, 2015, officers responded to a home invasion, aggravated discharge of a firearm in the 2200 block of Burr Oak. The offender fled and was apprehended the next day. The offender was charged with home invasion and aggravated discharge of a firearm. Deputy Chief Cornell commended the Detective Division for their work regarding these calls. Under liquor establishments, there were 4 disturbance calls, 1 assault call, and 1 domestic disturbance call in the month of December. The Detective Division closed 416 cases in the year of 2015. A police exam was held January the 9th. A total of 35 people took the test and 22 people passed. The oral exams were held the first week of February. The dates for ethics and diversity training were Tuesday, February 9th, Thursday, February 11th, and Friday, February the 19th. The 911 Center, the Blue Island Police Department will be implementing the first phase of passport parking at the train station and parking lots beginning February 1st. Excuse me. Commuters will be able to log on to their smartphones and pay for parking. In December, the 911 Center answered a total of 11,268 calls. Under the health and sanitation report, in the month of December, 21 health and sanitation inspections were done. Anishinaabe was brought into full compliance. Tom Elliott continues to monitor several businesses that may be operating illegal within the city limits. Under Alderman's concerns, Alderman Carr expressed concern regarding the necessity of code red calls going out in Spanish. Alderman Thompson expressed concern over a house in her ward. on 120th Street that was abandoned and had squatters living inside. Alderman Johnson reported a coyote sighting in the 7th Ward. Alderman Johansson, I'm sorry. And the meeting was adjourned at 6:35. Our next regular meeting will be March the 8th at 6 o'clock in the East Annex.
Thank you very much. Municipal Services Committee.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have here a resolution approving a permit with the Illinois Department of Transportation for use of surface area under the Western Avenue Bridge in Blue Island, Illinois. This would be for parking underneath underneath the Western Avenue Bridge for Old Western Avenue.
Motion by Alderman Donahue, second by Alderman Viera. Any questions? Alderman?
I'd like to expand on that. I'm sure Alderman Jairo Frausto is well aware of the situation. It's both in our backyards. For years, it's been a dead zone underneath the bridge. There's nothing there but gravel. And we have a parking situation on Old Western that affects both our neighborhoods. And we figured, why not ask for us to use underneath Western Avenue Bridge and eventually, hopefully, finish it off as a parking lot for public parking, alleviate the parking situation on Old Western because the area is growing, a lot of new businesses, and the parking is unbelievable. They flow into both our neighborhoods, all the way down to Rexford, Broadway Market, into Ann Street and Greenwood, because there's not enough parking on Old Western. And this is one way, easy, cheap way to eliminate it would be just use the land that's already available that's not being used by anything else right now. The only issue is temporarily until the bridge is completely redone, which they're planning to work in the fall. I think it's still the fall, right? There would be no reason for us to get in there because they're going to tear it all up anyway. They're planning to redo all the pylons from the water line all the way to Broadway. And once they do that, we can go in there and then pave it and light it and hopefully add additional parking spaces to the neighborhood. Alderman Frausto, if you want to add anything to that.
No, I just want to add that I'm very pleased that we're putting together the pieces to the puzzles that we need in order to address, which is a nice thing to have a parking problem that means that business is doing well down there. And any piece of land or agreement that we can have to acquire for parking is certainly very well received for the business owners down there. So I'm just happy that we can provide this for them and move forward.
Thank you. Any other comments? We have a motion, we have a second. Roll call, please.
Frausto.
Aye.
Frausto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Pulos.
Aye.
Pulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Anything else?
That's it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Judiciary Committee.
Thank you, Mayor. In tonight's packet, the bids from January 19th were included. The two items of discussion from that meeting was the continuation of codification review. Title 7, we added Chapter 75, which was encompasses vehicle weight restrictions, where throughout the city we incorporated that into the title. And there was discussion of amending the handicap parking ordinance, changes this to a yearly review, and also incorporating, there was discussion of a fee, of one-time signage and installation fee. There was discussion as what would be an appropriate fee, and there was a consensus of $25. We looked at other municipalities, and they charge easily over $80. It was $80, $100, and we just felt, it really doesn't cover the cost of the signage or the manpower, what it takes, an hour. I'm not sure how long it takes to pull out a sign, put one in, all that. But we just figured something to try to alleviate the cost that associated with that. So that was from January 19th, and I do have a couple of items on the agenda for tonight for consideration from the council. I do have item 1, which is motion to deny claims 2016-3136, street cleaner, broken mailbox, 2016-2519, tree branch / broken car mirror, 2016-2514, tree branch, car window incident, and 2016-2533, which is snowplow throwing ice, breaking a side view mirror. I'd like to put that in the form of a motion to deny these claims.
There's a motion. Do we have a second? Alderman Slattery seconds it. Any questions? Roll call.
Frausto.
Aye.
Rosto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Pulos.
Aye.
Pulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next item I have is an ordinance adopting and approving the First Amendment to the City of Blue Island Tax Increment Redevelopment TIF 2 plan and project in the City of Blue Island, County of Cook, State of Illinois.
We have a motion, do we have a second by Alderman Slattery? Any questions? Roll call, please.
Rosto.
Aye.
Rosto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Pulos.
Aye.
Pulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next, the last item I have on the agenda is an ordinance amending section 72.14 of Title 7 of the Code of Ordinances for the City of Blue Island, County of Cook, Illinois.
We have a motion, do we have a second by Alderman Donahue? Any questions? Roll call.
Rosto.
Aye.
Rosto, aye. Holly.
Aye.
Holly, aye. Pulos.
Aye.
Pulos, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
That's all I have, Mayor. Our next judiciary meeting is Tuesday, March 15th at 7 p.m. here in the East Annex.
Thank you very much. Now we move on to aldermanic announcements or comments.
Mayor.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd like to ask Chairman the status of the handicap parking on Artesian.
Those will be in our next judiciary committee meeting. We have about 5 pending. Since we were amending the ordinance specific to parking, handicap parking, nothing was voted on this past meeting, so those will be on March 15th meeting.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Now we'll move on to, go ahead.
Alderman Frost, I'm not sure if you're aware this March 15th is election day. This will be, we won't have the East Annex.
All right. That totally slipped my mind. So, that being said, I will post it with the appropriate time and inform all judiciary committee members when would be the date that everybody would be available, and go from there. If we push it back to the 22nd, then the following Thursday,
City Council.
City Council. I'll probably look at the 14th or 16th, but I'll certainly touch base with every member of judiciary and inform the rest of the council and post it with proper time.
All right, thank you. Now we'll move on to aldermanic announcements or comments.
Thank you.
Alderman Donahue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just wanted to remind everyone we're going to hit with some pretty gnarly weather tomorrow, heavy snow, so please watch out for your neighbors. If you do park on a side street, make sure to clear the road if there are more than 2 inches of snow. If you are on a snow route, I don't want anyone to get towed, and the plow trucks need to do their job. So if you are on a snow route, please don't park on the street if we get more than 2 inches. Thank you, Your Honor.
Alderman Carr.
Thank you, Your Honor. Speaking of snow, the police department several members of the police department are doing the polar plunge on March the 5th. So if anyone wants to donate to that, you can go to the Polar Plunge website and make a donation to the police department. Also, speaking of bad weather, I'd like to call it Code Red season is coming. Tornadoes and heavy winds, things like that. And I would urge citizens, if they haven't signed up for Code Red, that they should, so that they get the emergency alerts about the weather and other things that might be going on in town. Thank you
very much. Any other comments from the alderman? None? I know we have no closed session. Need a motion to adjourn. We have a motion by Alderman Slattery, second by Alderman Holt. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much. Good night.